That was not the outcome we were looking for from the Edmonton Oilers. You know what? It's an amazing run that this team made. They went from the brink, they came back, and they made it to the final and then lose it in game 7. And that's unfortunately what game 7 is with the Stanley Cup final. It's a winner take all game. There is no more. And could things have changed? Could things have gone differently? Very much so. But congratulations to the Florida Panthers. You won the Stanley Cup after having the feeling that the Oilers have right now. Last year they lost in the final to Vegas. And you know what? This is it's not un I'm not surprised to see the Oilers lose. I think they've had an amazing season. Uh, and they will be back. This isn't the end of the Oilers, and that's what's so exciting about this team is we're going to see next year, the year after that, we're going to see this team do something very very special when it comes to the playoffs, and they already are. They already are. And you know what? I've posted this online and people say, "Oh, you're just coping with the loss." No, I this is the exact same thing that I was saying last year and the year before that. Edmonton loses to the champions. They lost to Colorado, they lost to Vegas, and now they've lost to the Florida Panthers in 3 years running, which were the direct champions for the Stanley Cup. They're the ones that won the cup. It's not that they lost in a random round against like Dallas or Vancouver. And I got to say, there's a lot of those fans that are still chirping today that even that Edmonton was there saying that their team could beat Florida or could beat Dallas. Well, you guys didn't. You lost. That's the way things go. And it sucks that we lost, but look at everything else that this team has done this year. They set a new franchise record with 16 wins, almost tying the all-time record. McDavid takes the number 1 spot for most assists in a playoffs. He won the Conn Smythe for Christ's sakes. And you know what? People are saying, "Oh, the losing team shouldn't win the Conn Smythe. The team that wins the cup should win the Conn Smythe." No. The entire match of the finals was warped around McDavid. That's the difference here. We see this, I see this in trading card games. When a card warps formats, or when, in this case, a player warps a game or a series, then yes, that's the whole purpose of the Conn Smythe trophy is for McDavid. He sat there and warped the entire series. If they didn't lock him down, then Edmonton's going to steamroll him. And Sergei, their goalie, stole the last game. I have to say this. He stole the last game, and you know what? He stole one of the first 3 games too. So I'm not surprised to see this. I'm more than happy, more than elated to say that the Edmonton Oilers are the team to beat. If you're not building your team right now around the Edmonton Oilers, around Connor McDavid to beat them, then you're not going to win. That's plain and simple. And that's what Florida did this time around. They went back to bases for Satan game 7 and they were able to do it. And you know what? Good on them. Congratulations. What else do you want me to say to that? If I wasn't working today, I would be heading to the airport right now to try and wait for the Edmonton Oilers to arrive because they deserve a hero's welcome. They had an amazing season. They did everything possible. They laid it on the line. They went to the final. They pushed it to game 7. What more can you ask for? In all honesty, this is some of the most exciting hockey I have seen in decades. And I lived through the decade of darkness here in Edmonton. I lived through the dynasty age of the Edmonton Oilers as a kid. And this is more exciting hockey than what we had back then. There's more phenoms in the league now than ever, and it is just an entertaining game to watch. It's fast-paced, it's something completely different, and this is why I watch hockey, why I love the sport, and why I love my home team. It's absolutely amazing to see, and you know what? Edmonton Oilers, hold your selves high because you've done something completely out there. You didn't have a first round exit like the Leafs do year after year after year. You know, at least the Leafs know how to make the playoffs, but there's something different about the Edmonton Oilers, and this is something that I've learned over my time. You know, I played a lot of poker, live action, live poker, and it's consistency. If you make those final tables time and again, eventually you will win. And that's going to be the same thing for the Edmonton Oilers. They have the consistency of going deep in the playoffs. They, yeah, sure, they had a second round exit against Vegas, but Vegas went on to win the cup. They were the better team that year. And once again, the Edmonton Oilers are the ones that are warping the league. So yes, Connor McDavid deserves the Conn Smythe, and that's why he got the Conn Smythe. It's because he warped this entire series. And that it doesn't happen very often that the opposing team wins the VIP, the Conn Smythe trophy, and it's deserved of Connor McDavid to actually have that. Connor McDavid's getting married this summer. So there's I believe it's the summer. It might be next. I know they proposed. You know, it would have been neat for him to go to his wedding and have the cup sitting there. That I think it was possibly one of his driving goals. And you know what? Whatever. They had an amazing season, 16 games straight, the most assists. What more can you ask for out of this team? They've done everything, and there's not much more I can say on the matter other than at least you know last night the Edmonton police actually had to clear the moss pit, clear the fan areas because they were overcrowded. When I was going home from work, the radio was saying, "Don't even go downtown; they're over capacity right now." And I'm not surprised because this team, the people that rally around this team is absolutely it's fanatical in this city. It's something completely different, and I'm more than happy to be in this city. And this is why I watch the Oilers and why I grew up as a fan and still a fan today. You know, I can't wait for next season. And the preseason games are already up. They're already talking who they're going to play in the preseason. So that's kind of elated. Uh we're only 2 weeks away from the no 2 months away from the new season. It's only a matter of time. Anyway, go Oilers go. Thank you, Edmonton Oilers, for the season. It was absolutely a thrill ride of one, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. Thanks for watching. I'm your Podcast Phoenix Center Shadow. I'm signing off here. Have yourselves a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.